Learning more today about the shooting at Gallagher Park. Witnesses testified about the fight that led to Tielor Williams' death. KMTV Action 3 News senior reporter Jake Wozakowski spent the day in court and joins us with the latest. Jake?
Jen, a number of witnesses were called to the stand today, including an officer who happened to be at the hospital when the victims showed up, plus a witness who was supposed to be part of the initial fight and the reason the alleged shooter came to the scene.
That week, just got a full-time job and was going to move in with some friends, and things were looking up for him.
18-year-old Tielor Williams moved from Las Vegas to Nebraska just 6 months before someone shot him to death in the Gallagher Pool parking lot. Adrian Lester is on trial for his murder, robbery, and 6 other gun-related felonies. Of the teenage witnesses, a few clearly saw Lester pull the trigger.
We're dealing with some young kids here, and they saw a very traumatic experience.
In April 2014, 2 groups of people met at Gallagher Park near 52nd and Maple Street because there was supposed to be a fight between a 15-year-old girl who was with Tielor Williams and a 17-year-old boy. The 17-year-old testified today that he asked his sister's boyfriend, Dennis Brewer Jr., to show up also. The teen said he moved away from the altercation when Brewer and Adrian Lester robbed 2 of the men with the teen girl. Tielor's dad says it's heartbreaking his son ended up involved.
Him and kids on my son's side. This was all between them, and he got stuck in the middle.
The witness testified Lester told Williams to empty his pockets, and Tielor said it wasn't going down like that. Almost immediately, Lester allegedly pulled out a semi-automatic handgun and fired at point-blank range. The witness said, quote, "I'm just looking right in the window and seeing his face begin to bubble. His neck began to bubble, and everything starts popping." Tielor's dad says his son was polite and easily made friends, but was murdered in cold blood.
It's really just, no one should have died over petty stuff, I understand they're not involved in the gun part, but just the ignorance of the whole thing it kills me.
Tielor's dad wanted to thank the Omaha Police Department for their work in putting this case together. The defense focused on inconsistencies in the witnesses' stories and how some of them identified someone other than Lester as the shooter. Testimony will continue Friday and early next week. Reporting live from the News Center, Jake Wozakowski, KMTV Action 3 News.